How's it going?
Good.
All right.
Last night, I was out walking. That is awful. I was like, if the weather is anything like last night,
that wind especially.
that was like, yeah, the wind was awful.
It's supposed to be pretty cold.
Yeah, but with no wind though, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I think I put on too many layers.
I checked all trails, and this particular trail, they're estimating the average hike time is about 5 hours.
We'll just have Apollo set our pace.
Although he's probably going to be feeling a little weirded out. Today's his first day hiking with a saddlebag.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was noticing that new accessory. Nice, Apollo.
Well, that way he can carry his own treats and food.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, so Mike, we're going up.
I guess I didn't know which one that we were doing, even though you said which one. But I looked up the wrong one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going up North Holbrook Trail.
Oh.
Yeah, not Holbrook Canyon.
Oh, I was thinking Holbrook. Okay, I thought Holbrook Canyon.
That's okay. Yeah, the Holbrook Canyon Trail just kind of dead ends halfway up. So, anyways.
Okay.
The easier way is taking the road, because the trail just goes straight up that slope.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, you could take the road, but that's a lot longer because it's not as steep. But yeah, like I said, here goes the crap fest. Get ready to be miserable for the next few hours.
Is it really that bad?
We'll see.
We'll conquer this trail.
What?
But maybe not today.
Wait, you're...
No, you can do it.
Around?
You
Dude,
can.
I won't. I'm slowing you guys down. We're not going to make it in 6 hours.
No, we've already passed 2 miles. We only have 2 more to go.
Yeah, currently
Yeah,
We're
doing good.
It's 6:17.
Yeah, we're doing good. You can do it.
Yeah, currently we're at 1.8 miles. No, sorry, 1.3 miles.
Oh.
And we've climbed 1222.
Yeah.
So that's why you're tired, man. We've been climbing 1,000 feet per mile.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, we're getting really close to a flatter section. I mean, flattish.
Yes.
But yeah, we're only an hour in, so I think we're doing okay.
Ish is good.
I love how you turned it to yourself so you could do the facial expression. That was nice.
Water break. All those lights. I want to be on camera. Wanting a fire, I guess.
I'm really creeped out by this section.
Why?
Well, I don't know. Did you notice how freaky straight the lines of the trees are. It's too straight. Pretty steep section here.
This is our first snow patch. Apollo, he loves the snow. There he goes. He's setting the pace for us. The best part about the view is discovering poop, and I think that's elk poop. Check out this view now.
Oh no, you spoiled it. I'm in the shot.
We're on the top of the world.
Like, seriously, I thought this mountain was going to be just like a giant grassy hill. And man, more we get up here, more I realize this is a legit mountain. It's nice. Well, so here's the thing. We're at the summit, and I guess first we should probably explain what we're doing. Yeah, we're starting a new YouTube channel. Why? Because, well, it's something we enjoy doing, but also because we hike. And basically, so Dave, you saw earlier, he left. He quit on us. He said, "You guys are losers. I'm going home." Okay, actually, no, he's not feeling that well and decided to turn back early. But Mike and I, we're at the summit. So after hiking up Holbrook Trail, you know, that's the valley beyond, right? And Holbrook Trail, yeah, super steep. Oh my God, so freaking steep. And so we're actually doing a little, on the field, quarterback huddle. And we decided that we're gonna, instead of going back down the trail that we came up, which is what we had originally planned to do, we have decided that we've got about 3 hours before we need to be back home. So we're going to go the long way, and there's a Jeep road back there. We're gonna take that over to Skyline Drive. So Skyline Drive goes up over Bountiful Peak and down through Farmington Canyon. But there's a road that goes down to the Bountiful Bee, right in between that mountain over there and this mountain here down at the saddle. So by doing that, that's gonna make it a much gentler downward slope. And we're thinking that we both have our running shoes on, so we can actually jog that one down. We figure it's probably gonna be about 7 miles on the return. Had we gone down Holbrook, it would be four miles back down. So instead of this being an 8-mile hike, we're gonna make this a 10-mile hike or 11-mile hike.
And hopefully it warms up.
Something like that.
It's cold.
Don't worry, I'm tracking it on Strava. I'm like, really. But I mean, and we look like old men, but yeah, and we are, but but we got this. We got this. Okay. Please contact the authorities if you don't find our bodies. All right. All right. So here's another thing that's kind of funny about today. So earlier clips in the video, you probably saw me not wearing the puffy, but on the summit, looks like it felt like it was freezing. I mean, it totally could, because the forecast in the valley today, even though this is late May, yes, late May, but the forecast today was highs in the upper 40s in the valley, and we're at the top of a mountain. So you can only imagine it's a bit colder. Oh, look at this. The pipeline continues its path of destruction through the woods. Well, Apollo sure likes this part. Of course, he has those claws. See that? Got some ski tracks right there. Oh, that sucked. Just all this mud. And look, I've got my new yellow shoes on. Like, seriously, we've been going for quite a while and we're still on snow. And we thought that all the snow had melted up here already. Mike slipped a little earlier.
So thanks to Dave being prepared with poles, it's helping me walk in the snow.
Would you like the rubber tips off?
No, I'm fine.
Because the rubber tips being off will help with the snow. Okay.
I'm good.
And the snow just keeps going and going. But hey, at least we're on the forest road, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping.
You gotta love May in Utah. It's a beautiful time. There we're getting a little bonus vertical gain. The map showed this Jeep trail as being pretty flat. Yeah, not so much. Turn on the camera, the conversation goes dead. that's the problem. You really have to leave the camera on. Because then you forget that it's there. Well, that is exactly. Road's closed. I recognize that parking lot in the trailhead.
Oh, you've been up here before?
Yeah. To that parking lot? Yeah, I've definitely been there. Yeah, I took the boys one Sunday back in 2020 up hiking from that trailhead right there, heading up through those aspens up ahead. And on our way back, we hear gunfire. And it turns out some idiots didn't bother setting up a shooting range properly, and they were just shooting into the aspen grove where our trail was for our return. So we had to start about a quarter mile away, start just screaming really loud to try to make sure they knew, hey, hikers coming through. It's like, and it was just amazing because it was like, seriously, people, like at least make sure you've got like some kind of wall behind you, some kind of mountain wall, so that you know for a fact that you're not going to be going through the forest with your bullets. I mean, gun safety, kids, really important. This road to the looker's right, that is Skyline Drive. And then this road that we're about to go down is Ward Canyon, which takes us down to the Bountiful Bee.
Some of us could have gotten hurt.
Well, yeah, I agree, we could have gotten hurt. This is way better for a safe descent.
Yeah.
It's just a much longer route.
Right.
I have no idea what the actual distance is, so we could literally be adding way more than we expected. Hey, look, Mike, I seen it pull out. Should we pull out?
Yes.
Yay! That's what we get for being on a road. Oh my God! Look at how much more road there is.
Okay, never mind. Let's not look at that.
See, now I'm depressed. I look so far away.
Oh my God. Okay.
Ah.
You're running, huh?
By the way, let's see. It is snowing pretty regularly now, and we are currently at 8.3 miles. But it was only 300 feet of vert that we added, according to All Trails. So, yippee. Yeah, so that's Holbrook Peak where we just were. Wow. We've come a long distance. So look at that, so close and yet so far.
Never before has the bee looked so good from this vantage point. We so long to get there. We came all the way up from the mountain, and now we're a lot closer. The car is just beyond the temple. Yay.
Yeah, so Mike thinks he's like, you know, Superman. And so we've already done 16 miles, and he wants to add a couple more miles.
Hey, 20 miles is 40,000 steps. I need it.
So, well, yeah, he's crazy, but that's okay. So it's just gonna be me and Apollo back to the car. So, see you, Mike.
It was awesome.
All right,
Peace.
check you on the next episode.
That's right.
All right. You spin around again. You do that all the time, you know that? Almost there. Just around the river bend. Here's the car. So, I hope you enjoyed our first hike. This is just kind of a fun little thing that me and my buddies are doing to try to get out there and hike more often, and we figure we'd bring you along for the ride. So obviously you saw Dave had to quit early. He just wasn't feeling well, and so me and Mike continued on. We went to the top of Holbrook Peak, which isn't much of a peak, to be quite honest, but at the same time it was still a pretty tough climb. But got up there and we just both felt, you know what, we just don't want to go back down that trail because it was so steep. We'd be like having to, you know, probably butt slide much of the trail, and we just didn't feel like doing that. So instead we decided to take the long way down, to go down a Jeep road over to Skyline Drive, which connects Ward Canyon Drive from the saddle in between a couple peaks, all the way over to Bountiful Peak, and then down through Bountiful Peak Campground, and then connects to Farmington Canyon. It's a really popular drive in the summertime around here, but anyways, what you just saw, I mean, the summit, yeah, it's definitely nothing to write home about. It's not a hike that I would necessarily recommend, but we still had fun. Over 16 miles. Mike and I went over 16 miles, and he actually ended up adding a couple more miles by walking home from Bountiful Boulevard instead of going back to the car with me. So he's going to be upwards of about 18 miles. In terms of vertical climbing, we were at about 3,850, almost 3,900 feet of vertical climbing. So not an extremely difficult mountain, but added to it the 16 miles. It was a pretty tough day. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll hit subscribe. Hopefully you'll come back and watch more of our adventures as we share them with you. Thanks, and have a wonderful day.